All right now, so if you remember what I said earlier, I said that there was an asterisk, right, somewhere. I said you would solve it, okay, algebraically, and there's an asterisk. You will divide by the greatest power, right? So there are two situations that I'm going to go over right now. And first, this one, it's about x going to negative infinity. Now, I can guarantee you that this will pop up on your test. Now, let's take care of this conceptually. Let's take care of this conceptually. We say, oh, hey, x is going to be huge, right? So the plus one doesn't matter. So you have what? 3x over? Now, usually we just write down x, right? Now, this is the reason why earlier I said, hey, when you take a square root of a number, it's always positive. And because we are about to substitute in negative infinity into x, so this nature of the number after being square rooted becomes so darn important. Okay? So we say, oh, so what's going to be the difference right here? Now, this is technically not allowed, but conceptually we understand. Okay? We put in negative infinity into x's. So what's the numerator? It's negative 3 times infinity, right? What about the denominator? It's the absolute value of negative infinity, or just infinity. And again, I got it, okay, that they're not supposed to cancel out, but conceptually, if we assume them to be more or less the same magnitude, they cancel each other out. So what's the answer? Negative 3. Now, what happens if you disregard this fact? It becomes a positive 3. Okay, so that becomes a problem. And now, how do we address this algebraically? Well, we'd say the same thing, right? We said that it's going to be what? Divide by the greatest power, and in this case, it will be x, not x squared, just x, because x squared, it's in the square root, so it's just x. So the numerator, it's going to be just 3, right? And we have x squared plus 1 over x squared. And this is the moment I need to put my asterisk right here. Now, this is more analysis than the algebraic work. Okay, the analysis is this. As x approaches in negative infinity, you acknowledge one thing. That is, the denominator would always stay positive because there's a square root. However, in the numerator, it's just x. Okay, it's just x. So when you substitute negative infinity, it will be a negative value. It has to be a negative value. Okay, the y value has to be negative, not positive. And this is the moments where you have to manually input a negative sign right here. If you do not have the awareness of why it is a negative because of reasoning, you would end up getting a positive 3 when the answer is actually negative 3. Okay? So this is why I need to go over this, and this is also why I believe this will be on your test. Because if I'm the teacher, I would like to, see where you're at. Good? Okay, so that's one scenario, okay, that I would like to go over.